Welcome back, everybody. I am the Dependent Fanatic, and this is the Dependent Fanatic channel. We're talking Michigan hockey roster 2024-2025 season. They won't start until, November, I believe. And then they'll go well into the spring. Players that are left, I will talk about first, returning players, and then incoming players. Honestly, hockey is crazy to me because they can be drafted but still play on the current team in that same year. All of these players that I'm about to list that have left, but two of them are now in the NHL, and they were previously drafted. They were not drafted in the 2024 draft. They were drafted earlier and then signed that contract after they played for Michigan this season. Yeah, it's confusing to me as well, but that's how it went down. Seamus Casey went to the New Jersey Devils. Marshall Warren went to the New York Islanders. Rutger McGroarty went to the Winnipeg Jets. Gavin Brindley went to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Boo. Boo. Dylan Duke went to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Frank Nazar III went to the Chicago Blackhawks, and not to the NHL, but was still signed to a professional team, was our goalie, Jake Barcheski, to the Colorado Eagles. And I believe he is an affiliate of the Avalanche. I'm not sure. Why, as a non-professional, the only one in the last 3 months to have a Michigan hockey video? I don't know. I love Michigan. I guess that's why it is. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'm doing this for you. But I don't know how accurate it is. I'm not in the weeds. So I challenge another person to make videos about Michigan hockey because they deserve it. 9 national titles is second now all time because Denver just won their 10th. They beat us to that race, but we have by far the most Frozen Fours. Why? So anyway, we lost those players, and they were all great. We also lost Chase Pletsky. He graduated, I believe, a forward. And then another goalkeeper, Andrew Albano, I believe, graduated, leaving us with one goalkeeper returning, and that is Noah West. Noah West played in 9 games. He allowed 14 goals and had 103 saves. Now we're going to get to assists because we're going to talk defensemen returning and then forwards. Jacob Trescott, I believe, is back, a graduate. Had 2 goals last season, 14 assists, 16 points. I'm going oldest to youngest here, not points and assists. But Stephen Holt is another graduate. 0 goals, but 5 assists last season. Ethan Edwards, a senior, had 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points last season as a junior. He will be a senior. Tyler Duke was a sophomore when he had 2 goals, 14 assists for 16 points last year. He will be a junior. Another will be junior, Luca Fantilli on the defense. 1 goal, 7 assists, 8 points. Brendan Miles will be a junior. Played 5 games, but no stats. And then Josh Arico will be a sophomore. And he played 9 games as a freshman, but had no points as well. So that's our defensemen, though. Now a bunch of forwards. Philip Lapointe will be a graduate this season. I think he's back. 1 goal, 6 assists, only 7 points. And that is down. He's better than that because he handles the puck a lot. Because every time I hear the commentators say, it's back to the point, I think it's back to La Point. So I got that wrong. You can't watch these games, so you have to rely on radio broadcasts and stuff most of the time. But I think La Point is is going to be a good forward for us in upperclassmen. So, and then you got Marcus Stappa coming back, a senior. 5 goals, 4 assists last season for 9 points. And then a couple of guys here, a couple of sophomores from last season that will be juniors. Actually, 4 deep we go, sophomores that will be juniors here at forward. TJ Hughes, 19 goals last season, 29 assists, 48 points. I believe he's back. Josh Ernessy, 8 goals, 6 assists, 14 points. Keenan Draper, 4 goals, 8 assists for 12 points. Jackson Hallam, 3 goals, 5 assists for 8 points. And then we had a freshman that dominated last year that will be a sophomore that is back. Garrett Shifsky, 16 goals, 18 assists for 34 points. And Nick Moldenhauer was a freshman as well last season who had 8 goals, 13 assists for 21 points. Tanner Rowe also was a freshman, had 1 goal as a freshman. And then I already mentioned Noah West is going to be a graduate. So, returning players have 209 total points for this Michigan hockey program, 83 goals, 126 assists. And goalkeeper might need another guy or two for depth, but we did get one of those guys, and the transfer portal, he'll be coming up later. But 83 goals is right around a 2.8 average across 30 games. So, and you know that they'll get better. So we're in a good spot. Let's talk about incoming players now. Like I said, one is a goalkeeper. The only transfer I could find coming in, Logan Stein from Ferris State. Michiganders know Ferris State is in Big Rapids. Pretty close to my stomping grounds. They are a great program. In 2021-2022, he had 23 starts for them, a .923 save percentage. So a good get there. I'm not sure why he didn't play last year or the year before that. Maybe a better guy, or maybe he got hurt. I'm not sure. I don't know that. So, but Michigan is getting 3 drafted players. I think that, well, they got 4. I think 1 signed with the NHL in this past 2024 draft. So, like I said, we didn't have any players drafted from the current team, but 4 were drafted as incoming freshmen for the team. And 1, I think, signed Matavai Gridden. I think he was drafted 28th by Calgary in this draft that just happened, last week. I believe he signed with them. All right, and then we got a couple others, though. Center Michael Haig was drafted 21 by Montreal, so you know he is a stud. Christian Humphreys, another center, drafted 215th by Colorado. So, good. Probably won't sign that contract. Hopefully he gets better throughout his time at Michigan. He gets redrafted. I think that's how that goes. Defenseman Gabriel Eliasson was drafted by Michigan, 39th overall by Ottawa. So right off the bat, 3 incoming freshmen are coveted by the NHL already. And then let's continue with defensemen, and then we'll go with some forwards. Anthony Bongo. All these players, I'm learning that high school players play all the time in all different leagues. They're playing all the time. National teams, this league, the AAU, the under 16U. It must take a lot of money for that kind of travel and equipment by the parents of these players in high school. Hopefully Michigan's NIL is in order to help these hockey students thrive, because they are probably our second best program of all time maybe the best hockey program in college history right now. Why wouldn't you put money into that and help these guys going forward? But I know, Michigan football is the breadwinner. Everyone loves that. Most of my shows are about Michigan football because I know more about it. So I'm trying to bring you light on this program, and I don't know why other professionals aren't, but here we go. Defenseman Anthony Bongo played 57 games in one league he played in last year. 9 goals, 28 assists for 37 points. Defenseman Brant Harper played 51 games in a league, 2 goals and 4 assists. He had 6 points. Defenseman Drew Schock played 35 games and had 2 goals and 5 assists and 7 points in one league in the USHL. He did that? I don't know. Center Aiden Park. So we're talking forwards now. Played 56 games in one league where he had 30 goals and 63 assists. That's 93 points in 56 games. And he's a center. So that I think that means he can play left, right, or he can do it all. That's pretty promising for us. And then Cole McKinney played 44 games where he had 12 assists. 12 goals, 19 assists, 31 points at center in one league that he played last season. And then we have a couple left wingers, which I think means left-handed players, strikers, which are a commodity probably. Christian Epperson played 32 games, had 4 goals and 7 assists, 11 points in one league he played in. And then Teddy Spritznagel, 62 games, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. So can Michigan take what they had, enter these players, and go for their 4th straight Frozen Four and maybe win it this time? Damn it, come on. I believe we are lacking probably the true goal scorer. Maybe that is Aiden Park this season. But I have faith in those who stayed under Brandon Navarro, the head coach of this team, and his staff to make another run at it all. Because we own the Big Ten so far, except for Michigan State won, I think, the regular season and the tournament title in the Big Ten last year, but we beat them in the Elite Eight to get the Frozen Four. So we got our revenge there. So we own the Big Ten. Can we do it again with this team? Thank you, everybody. I'm losing my voice. So remember to like the video. Please share with others. Subscribe out there on social media. To me, have a great day. Go Blue.